Hello, Wednesday mathematicians. We are still focused on adding and subtracting fractions. We're going to be leaning towards the subtraction part of it today and really focusing in on the subtraction. Year 3s, your fractions will have the same denominators. Year 4s, your fractions are going to have the same denominators, but we might well stray above the whole 1. And year 5s, your fractions are going to have different denominators. We're going to warm up. I'll chat through my bit. You'll do your bit in the questions. And there's some challenges as well. So let's get warmed up. I'm going to set the timer for 3. Pause as many times as you wish. Okay, let's reveal those answers. Give yourself a big tick if you have got any of those. Okay, moving on. So, subtracting fractions. When we've got the same denominator, the same number on the bottom, we know that we're going to end up taking away 20ths from 20ths. So our answer is still going to be in 20ths. We've got 14 take away 9. So if we calculate that, we end up with 5 20ths. Let's just check. We've got the same denominator on the bottom. So our answer can be in tenths. And now we just need to do 9 take away 4. 9 tenths take away 4 tenths is going to leave us with 5 tenths. Let's check. Yes, the number on the bottom, our denominators are the same. So we're going to end up with an answer in ninths as well there. We do 8 ninths take away 3 ninths. That leaves us with 5 ninths. Coming on to some year 4 objective here where we ended up with a number that's bigger than a whole 1. We've still got the same denominator on the bottom, so it's really not a problem at all. We're going to end up with an answer in quarters or in fourths. And we do 15 quarters, see, much more than a whole 1. 15 take away 12. It's going to leave us with 3. So we get an answer of 3 quarters. Year 4s. You could pause the video now and have a go at this one on your own. Welcome back. Some good thinking there. We've got the same denominator on the bottom. Look at that. We're talking halves. So our answer is going to be in that as well. 12 subtract 4, 12 halves, take away 4 halves is going to leave us with 8 halves, I believe. And as our numerator is still larger than our denominator, we're talking about an answer here that's larger than 1 as well. Okay, you could pause again. Year 5s, we're coming on to your idea here. So year 5s, any thoughts? Pause it and think. Yes, you've spotted that we don't have the same denominator. We're going to do a little bit of work before we even get started here. I've told you I like to go upwards, so I'm going to keep 3/12 the same and see if I can get the 2/4 or 2 quarters to go upwards. So if I'm trying to turn 4 into a denominator of 12, I need to multiply it by 3. Yeah, that's right. So I need to do the same to the top. What's the top multiplied by 3? 2 times 3? I'm going to have 6 right there. So I'm left with 6/12 subtract 3/12. I've got twelfths on the bottom. I know my answer is going to have a denominator of 12. 6/12 take away 3/12 leaves us with 3/12 right there. And some of you year 3s might say, I can simplify that because 3 goes into the top and the bottom. So that is actually equivalent to 1/4. But don't worry if you haven't simplified it. Last one, year 5s. Pause the video and check whether denominators are the same or you need to do some work. Yes, you're right. They're not the same. So although I can stick with 3/21, I need to find a way of making 7 as my denominator here turn into 21. How many 7s? 7, 14, 21. Oh, I've got to times it by 3. So I better do the same to the top then. 4 times 3 is going to be 12. So I'm left with 12/21, subtract 3/21, leaving me with 9/21. So that's what we're doing today. Year 3s, let me sweep over chilli 1 here. Pause as many times as you need to write down your questions, fill in your answers. Oh, I've even missed out a little subtraction mark there for you. And your challenge, well, your challenges, 2 of them there, is to balance this equation, 9/10 subtract 3/10, is the same as 2/10 add on something. Think about it like this. Both sides are going to have to weigh the same amount. How much does this side weigh? How can you make this side weigh the same? And the final challenge is in the same kind of area. Year 4s, let me sweep over the chilli 2 work right here. We're focused really on subtraction today. And you can see some of these, like 11/8, like 25/4, they start off with fractions that are way over 1 to begin with. Pause as many times as you need to write down your questions. And your challenge, which of your questions had answers larger than 1? Not all of them did. Year 5s or chilli 3 work. We've got some converting to do. You can't take 14ths away from 7ths. How can you convert those 7ths so you're taking 14ths away from 14ths? Pause as many times as you need to write down your questions. And your challenge today, how many of your answers are larger than a half? Good luck, mathematicians. See you soon.